Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're based out of. This is season 4 of Quizwiz. We're finally here. It's a trivia championship. So many memories, so many amazing moments we've had over the years, and I just can't believe we are here. Big shout out to Atlassian community. We are only here because Atlassian community exists. You guys exist, and we've had so much fun over the last couple of years, right? So, super excited about season 4. In the next 20 minutes or so, we are quickly going to go through the teams that have made it to this season as the contenders, of course, the winners and the runners up, Hamburg Drop Beer Club, and the guessing gurus get an automatic entry. So 14 other teams are in. I'm just going to show who those 14 teams are, and then we'll quickly look at what the matchups will look like once the schedule is decided. We'll work with the teams, and then we will set those matches up in the next coming weeks, months, because of course it takes months. uh, Another big shout out to Collab Soft Ventures. The team definitely worked with us, and I'm very happy that there is a specific amount which will be disclosed at a later point, which will be given to charity by the winner of this edition's uh, team, the winning team of this edition. So I'm super excited that we're finally doing some good with the trivia championship that we have created over the years as well. So yeah, without further ado, let me just share my screen and we will begin. All right, there we go. I think we are now here. We are sharing a screen as well. All right, let's see. Let's see who the first team of this edition is. The first team who is selected for this edition is the Navigators. So the Navigators is a part new, part old team. John has been a consistent participant throughout the years, but he's being joined by Reshma this year instead of Ajay. So the team for View 26 welcome the Navigators. You are in for this edition. All right, I'll remove. Let's see who the Navigators are going to fight against in their opening match. The Navigators will fight the Encino's Atlassian Aces, the team of Gary Spross and Jeremiah Rapley. Gary has been a frequent visitor of Ace Quizwiz and has won multiple title places at Are You Smarter Than a Jira admin quizzes and Confluence admin quizzes that we've done. So definitely not a newer entry as in terms of team in the trivia universe. So we'll see how they perform. Best of luck Encino Atlassian Aces and the Navigators for the first spot. Let me remove them. Let's move on to the next team. The next team is the Connectors, another returning team this year. The team from Dazer, Fede and Alvaro, played really well last year. Alvaro was not there last year. Fede was there, and they really played well last year. And let's see who the Connectors are going to fight in the first match. The Connectors are going to fight the Keyboard Warriors, the ethically questionable team. Of course, from our sponsors, Chris Cook and Remy Bolt from Collabsoft. They're officially called Keyboard Warriors. They'll be fighting the Connectors in their first round, and uh, in the schedule, they'll continue moving forward in that manner. Let me remove Keyboard Warriors. Let's move on. The next set of teams to go against each other is the Royals. Now, the Royals is a very interesting story. Yanko and Astrid both have individually played, as a team played, and played amazing well throughout the years. So I'm very excited that the Royals have come back this year again. So the Royals is the team, definitely a very strong team, and they are going to fight against Smarticus. So Smarticus is also a sort of new team. Gaurav and Abhishek representing Nagaro are both Atlassian community champions based out of Delhi and Gurgaon itself. Frequent collaborator at AS Delhi. So really excited to have you guys join this edition of the Trivia Championship, Gaurav and Abhishek. All right, let's move on to the next two teams. The first one is Lake Cubicoles. I hope I am pronouncing it correctly. Denny. This is the team of Denny, my co-worker at Trundle, my good friend from the Atlassian community, and Murray. This will be their first foray into trivia championship, so we'll see how they perform with the teams, and let's see who their opponents are. Oh, I don't think I removed their names, so I'll just remove when it comes. But they are going to fight the underdogs, a very strong team from last year as well. Alok has been a participant since season one. 2 and 3, he paired up with different team members, but he's returning with Akhilesh, who was a good partner for him in the season three. They, I believe they reached quarterfinals or semifinals last year, but yeah, Alok and Akhilesh, you've got a newer competitor this year. All right, let's remove this. Let's move on to the next team. The next team is the winners, the reigning champion supreme, Hamburg Drop Beer Club. Jan and Oliver from Aficode and Polymetis, the current title holders, the current belt holders, who defeated Guessing Gurus in the final and made a big upset when they, I believe, when they knocked out G Avengers last year, which was like the strong team to beat. So yeah, Hamburg Drop Beer Club. Let's see who the opponents are for Hamburg Drop Beer Club. It's DAF, a very fun team. It's Deutsche Amerikanische Freundschaft, a team name pronounced by Jens Kisters, who's got Larry Proc. Larry is in Quizwiz. You can now find Larry in Quizwiz, an inside joke for all Atlassian community members. But yeah, DAF is making an entry into the Quizwiz universe. They are going to fight the defending champions. It's going to be a good match because Jens is a very strong player, has played throughout the Quizwiz since its inception. I believe season 2, if not inception. But yeah, Larry is a very strong partner that he has found, and they're going to fight the Hamburg Drop Beer Club. All right, let's move on to the next set of teams. The next team. Oh yeah, this is just an update. We've already found the opponents. Let me remove this team and let's move on again. The next set of matchups is nothing but Funk, one of my another favorite teams. As a quizmaster, I can't pick favorites, but this is special because it's of course has Theo and John, two of my good friends from the Atlassian community. Played really well last year, and they've both individually been quizmasters, been individual players, and teamed up last year. Did really well, made it up to semi-finals if I'm not wrong, and yeah, coming back this year. So John and Theo, best of luck. Let's see who your opponents are. Your opponents today are Ops Geniuses, Brian and Aaron, another returning team. I believe your semi-final friends last year. They also made it to semi-final. So Ops Genius, again a very strong team. Brian's musical genius and Aaron's take on the tech questions and everything, I think really made them a very strong team last year. So I'm glad these guys are back in as well. All right, Ops Geniuses are in the last 4 teams. Let's find the final 2 matchups as well. The first one is Emojicons. So Emojicons is again a returning team. Victoria and Tamanna, the Atlassian community managers team from Atlassian, of course. Emojicons has changed team members throughout. Tamanna, I think, first partnered up with my Quizwiz champion, fellow champion Andy. In one edition, then she paired with Victoria paired with Mark Ruth, but now again they're coming back. This is the second season, I guess, as Victoria and Tamanna pair up to join the Emojicons. And yeah, let's see who their opponents are. The Emojicons are going to be battling the Agile Outlaws. All right, a new team and a very interesting team because both of them used to be Atlassian community champions, but now only one of them is an Atlassian community champion. Amanda, of course, moved on to Atlassian from the Atlassian community, but Amanda and Lewis, Atlassian community, believe, if I'm not wrong, Austin plus San Antonio. I'm not 100% correct on that, but she's now Atlassian anyways. So it's Amanda and Lewis, again, good friends. I'm very happy that you guys are joining the Quiz Universe. And yeah, that's going to be your matchup against community champions versus community managers. Nice. All right. The final two in that scenario becomes guessing gurus, of course, and strategic misalignment. Guessing gurus are returning favorite, but before that, let me tell you about strategic misalignment. My good friend Kabir has joined this team with Prabal and calling themselves ILPEM, International League of Professional Excuse Makers. That's an amazing name to put on a team. But I know Kabir really well. I've never met Prabal, but I'm really excited for this team to see what they do and how they do it. Strategic misalignment with, of course, we fighting. Guessing Gurus, another one of my all-time favorite teams since last year. Dave and Michaela from Decardis, the runners-up last year, a very strong opponents. You've got strategic misalignment. Guessing Gurus played wonderfully well. It's a big shout out to Dave. He actually gave me the idea. Like, if you guys have attended previous teams, you know Dave and his amazing suits. So Dave and I, we were just hanging out at Team 24, I believe, and we were just chatting, and like we were having conversation about how much money he has been able to collect and donate with the amazing suits that he wears each year. And we just brainstormed, and it kind of, this came to me as an idea later on that, yeah, I mean, we could definitely do something like that with QuizWiz. And that's how this edition we opened up for sponsorships for the first time. And Collabsoft Ventures stepped in, and they won the bid. We kind of did a bidding, closed door bidding, on who would bid the highest amount for charity. Collabsoft Ventures won, and of course Collabsoft Ventures are now the sponsors for season 4. So thanks for that, Dave. Also always an amazing conversation with you. So yeah, that's about it. That's the 16 teams who are going to fight it out this year. I'm super excited to see how the events are scheduled. We'll start scheduling the events from somewhere around August second week, to give you guys a little time to set up some schedules. Sarika, and Andy Gladstone will be running these quizzes, and there are a couple of surprises. That's all I would say for now. It's going to be a little more visual. It's going to be a little more fast-paced. So yeah, I mean, as a quiz master, I have to step up my game each year, and of course, I'm ready for it. And I'll see you guys on the first episode. I'll publish the official, the selection of teams and the fixtures itself on the community website and on the official website of the QuizBiz as well. It's acequizbiz.com. You'll find all the informations there. That's it. Thank you, everybody. All 8, 9, 10 of you who were on YouTube and on LinkedIn, who could join in. And yeah, best of luck to all the 16 teams. We will connect with you in the next 1 or 2 weeks and set up some schedules. Thanks, everybody, and have a great day.